All right, good morning. Back in the shop, obviously working on Sprinter van. So today we're going to, what are we doing? We're working on sound deadening. So we got some rattle trap up here. This is the cab area. So I'm just getting ready to glue in the insulation that goes up in here. So that's coming. The reason that I am doing that is so that the van will actually be usable again in short order. So if I get this put back together, I could actually go use the van as a cargo van, even mid-build. So I won't put the seats in right away, but if I have the main cab area put back together, I could put the seats in pretty easily, and then take the van out and use it if I need to. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. We're going to be doing some more sound deadening. We're not on this panel here because that's going to get a window, but we're going to do the sound deadening in the rest of the van as I'm working on this cab area as well. So anyway, here we go. All right, so in the van, got this whole cab area set up with the masking, right? So it's all taped off, so we're not going to get that on any of the finished product, right? So that whole cab area is secured, taken care of, not an issue. This piece right here is going to be glued up to there, okay? And then that's going to be covered with Reflectix. This guy here goes into this cutout here, just like this one here. So ahead of time, right, so I get that piece stuffed in there exactly where I want, and I'm basically just going to peel this down and I'm going to spray glue in here, and then I'm going to push it up. A lot of it's held in place just by the shape of the void itself. So anyway, these particular pieces, right, look like this. So that right there is the driver's side cutout that fits up in this void. These dimensions here are the piece of insulate that this cardboard stuck to. So anyway, yeah, and then obviously this guy goes up in there. You flip it over, it goes up in there. Hey, look, it's actually bigger because it tucks back into those voids. So anyway, that's where we're at. And yeah, so I'm gonna get busy gluing this. Yeah, let me get that other piece tucked up in here and then start spraying glue. You always spray glue on both sides. It is this Weldwood contact adhesive, right? So I use that, and then I use an automotive paint sprayer like that. Okay, so spray up on the ceiling, spray on the insulation, let it tack up for a few seconds, and then stick it up, and it really works well. Sticks well, holds well. So but I'll probably end up going all the way to the top first and then pushing it down, because I might have pushed it down into this void here a little far, and it's hard for me to tell that. So I bring it up to this ceiling rib first and then go down from there. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get going on that. All right, so you can see what I just did, but yeah, this stuff glues up super well. That adhesive is awesome. And yeah, fill in, basically every void that we can, cover it. Now we have a thermal break. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff in these holes here. I'm gonna stuff anything I can up in any of these voids, and there's actually a void back in here that allows you to kind of get into this pocket here, so you can do that. But yeah, so I got this like this, The next thing would be putting up the reflectix. I've, obviously read and heard a bunch of different theories on the insulation. This is the primary insulation for sure, having it glued to the skin of the van. And then the reflectix, it's secondary. I wouldn't say it's 100% necessary, but we have it, so we're going to use it up. I think this is the main thing. 3M insulate, right? So anywhere you can put a full layer or put a layer is awesome. If you have extra room for more layers, like in these deeper cavities back here, you want to do 2 or 3 layers. So, because it's only, an 1 5/8 thick or so, 1 3/4. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this other stuff and keep moving forward. Nothing to it. So this is what a well-insulated cab looks like from my perspective. All right, so this is all pushed down in here as far as it can go. The voids are filled up back in here. It's covered in reflectix, 3M insulate. These voids are filled up. I pushed up the insulate as far as I can into these little voids. So yeah, that's as good as I can figure. Yeah, anytime I figure if I can do better, then I do it. But yeah, I think this is it. That's the best one I've done so far. So anyway, I'm gonna put the cockpit back in here, cockpit headliner, right? So to do that, I have to pull these guys. These are the airbags, right? So I pull these up and get them off of their little latch there and slide it down to there. And then I do the same thing over here. Right, so pull that back a little bit, slide that down. And now I can put the cockpit headliner back in. I'll use, have my son help me with that, and he'll hold it and I'll plug these in from up above, and then we'll push it up, and yeah. So anyway, that'll hang out, that'll stay there, that will be done. Once the headliner is in here, I'll be able to put this little cover plate back on. I'll be able to put the airbags back up, put these A-pillar covers back in. I'll actually be able to put the sun visor and shelves, put those back in. So the only thing that won't be here will be the B-pillar covers and the seats. Other than that, all this will be put back together, and then we go from this B-pillar ceiling rib backwards to the back of the van. So then we start working. We basically, what we're going to do next, I think, is the roof vent, and then we'll do the interior L-track, and then the electrical system. Some point we'll cut out this window, put in the C.R. Lawrence window right here. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep plugging along. We got a furnace to put in under the passenger seat there. So anyway, just hang with us, and hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully I'm catching all the angles and trying to provide all the information that I can. So anyway, thanks for watching.